25 years, these people right here, and I always wanted to work with these guys, and that's a different story, that was put into the movie. I've watched Jennifer become a success from being a kid of 20 years old, and how she has learned to handle that, and what comes with that. And it's not simple and pretty, you know, it just looks like that on the outside. And I've watched Robert, you know, be sort of a major leader of a family, and I saw what a humble act it was for him as an actor to do this as the person that Jennifer's character would step over and step past, as much as he made it possible. Bradley, I watched become a man, because from the time we made Silver Linings, he produced and acted in American Sniper with Clint Eastwood, and that all changed him, and that all went into this character. So this guy, what we loved was that he took it as serious as a heart attack. So that's just one bit of the personal that went into it for all of us. And to see her become much, I think it's the first character we've done together who's not crazy. You know? So that's that was very daring for us to do ordinary people who are daring, women who are daring but they're ordinary. And then you find the extraordinary in that, in the details of the metal garage and the soap opera.
We've grown up.
So for the 3 David O. Russell relative rookies on the end, are you nervous going into the first day when you know that the people that you're working with have this rapport and this background? And if so, how do you get over that? Isabella, let me start with you.
But it was a process for us too. So, you know, it didn't happen all the first day of the shoot. So it took a couple of months. So that was, and actually, of course, they are a family, but they're very warm and very kind. So I felt like I could be right with them.
Right.
Yeah.
Edgar, how about you?
Same thing. I mean, each one of them, the 4 of you, and I've told you this separately already. You guys are some of the most generous people I've ever met, and you really welcomed me and us into your family and your creative process right in. I mean, it's true. I mean, we met, we started work, and from day one before we started shooting, and by the time we were on set, we were already connected, and it was really simple. And that's what, I mean, for me, it's very hard to speak about this movie in merely cinematic terms, because it was a very, very, very emotional experience on a personal level, to be part of a process that is so free, and it's so strong and it's so deep, you know. And when you're on David O. Russell's set, everybody needs to be on their toes. Everybody needs to be on their game. And I'm not talking only about the people in front of the camera. Everybody, because you never know where the camera is going to go. I mean, even if the youngest PA is texting, he's going to be out. He's going to be out because the camera could be just, you know, swirling around, and that's going to happen. And the beauty of that is that everybody's involved. That is, and making movies is one of the very few activities right now in the world, which is mainly a collaborative work, and everybody needs to be involved. And when you're working with David and with these guys, everybody's involved. And that is something that doesn't occur very, very often. It's been, on a personal level, a miracle to me.
And Dasha, so many